Have you ever wondered why?
When?
How much?
What if?
Well, you're in luck, because you're listening to the Hypotheticast.
3 best buds.
On a mission.
To ask all the questions?
And get all the answers.
I was born with both guns blazing, and I do think I'm amazing. You got the dignity to feel a little about yourself. I don't care what your preacher says. I got my own vicious ways. Only got one command and it goes, I'm killing it. I'm killing it. I'm killing it.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Hypotheticast.
Thank you, Emily.
Things are still a little different because Mike is still on his journey.
In space.
Emotional and spiritual
Still up
and
there.
physical journey. And he just left poor little old me and David here on planet Earth.
Yeah.
And so in our desperation, we have tied Tanner
What
to a
an
chair
introduction.
and forced him to do another episode with us.
It was going to be more in our desperation, the only person we could get
Yeah,
on short notice.
the only person
and who made us dinner.
likes us enough
Yeah.
to both be on our podcast and feed us dinner.
Yeah.
What a privilege. Mike never feeds us.
Yeah, I feel like he's gotten some snacks before.
That's
Yeah, he's
true.
got a good snack game.
He does have a good snack game.
Shout out to Mike.
Hey, Mike, if you're listening, shout out. Come on the show sometime. Here we are. I'm David.
Here we are again. I'm Emily.
I'm Tanner.
Thank you, Tanner, for being with us.
Oh, I love that you're here. I have
Uh,
a question.
yeah.
What are the dog days of summer? Because people say that shit.
They do. So
what is
I
it?
think that it's like, you know how in the summer dogs are really hot
Yeah.
and they just lay around and drool and they're like, ugh, I can't do stuff.
Yeah.
That's how people
That.
feel at a certain point in summer.
Oh, so it's like you're having a dog day. Oh, today is a dog
Oh,
day.
man, I don't
I mean,
know.
is the
Yeah,
question actually like, where did the saying come from?
Yeah,
Or-
Just
and
what does
also
it
which
mean?
ones are they? So I can mark them on my
Specifically,
calendar.
I need to know.
Like the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, like dog days. It's like the Ides of March. Beware the dog days of summer.
Yeah.
You gonna get stabbed.
By a dog.
Maybe. I truly
I mean,
do
that was
not
my
know.
best guess.
It's a pretty good guess.
So I feel like you need to guess too, Tanner.
I mean, there's just like really hot days of summer, which I feel is like late July. Like summer's kind of like wearing on.
Yeah.
Maybe even early August. Like heat's starting to get to you. You're starting to think, sweater weather.
Doesn't
Might be
sound
nice.
so bad. Yeah. So then does every season have dog days?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's different animals. Maybe it's like the cat days of
cat
fall.
days of fall and the penguin days of winter and the snorkel days of spring. I somehow could not think of an animal that
So you
started
just
with
thought of
S.
a aquatic activity.
Apparatus that you use to swim.
I mean, I feel like winter definitely has an
Yeah,
equivalent.
but
It's
I
like
feel like
late
that's just,
February
like,
and
the
like things are just cold
Seasonal
as hell.
affective depression days of winter.
yes. What if it's a festival put on by dogs? Oh, this year on Dog Days, I got a booth. Come on by. Selling treats.
So here we are. That was lovely. But now we have to get down to business
Brass ass tacks.
and play a friggin' game because that's what we do here.
True.
And because it is the dog days of summer and because Mike's not here and so he doesn't know all the answers. I mean, he does still. He's just not here to know the answers. We're going to play our favorite game that's on an app, so we don't have to do any work. Dark Stories. Tanner's never played this game.
No, I've not.
Tanner doesn't know anything about dark stories.
I do not.
And he stopped listening to the podcast after he realized that we weren't going to mention him in every single episode. So
This is how we got him on. We were like, we'll do literally a whole episode about your opinions in our desperation.
So I think we kind of explained it to him,
Yeah.
but we're just going to throw him in. He'll pick up on it.
Oh, he's a strong fish.
I'm going to I'm going to present the first dark story. Okay, so maybe other people don't know. A dark story is basically kind of like a logic puzzle riddle thing where one person tells the beginning of the story and that usually ends with what happened. And then the other two people can ask yes or no questions to figure out what happened.
What the heck went on?
Okay, I have selected a dark story called A Good Plan.
A good plan. That sounds nice and not dark at all.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
After careful planning, 5 men break into a house and take thousands of dollars in cash from it.
Nice.
The owner of the house is the only person arrested.
What?
Dark story.
This is the icon. It is a little blueprint.
Story.
Is that supposed to be
of the
helpful?
house. I don't know. I just like to show it.
Who's to
Your
say?
phone went dark.
The darkest story of all. Can you please read that one more time, Emily?
After careful planning, 5 men break into a house and take thousands of dollars in cash from it.
Nice.
The owner of the house is the only person arrested.
Wow. Well, I think the first question that I have to ask is, was the owner of the house one of the people that broke into it?
No.
Weird. That's pretty weird.
Was the owner of the house arrested for breaking in to the house?
No.
Okay, so the owner of the house was nasty. Like they were exposed for something. Maybe it was one of those like Donnie Darko situations where like the house catches on fire, but then they find all like the illegal pornography in the basement. And they're like, oh, it doesn't really matter that there was arson. What matters is this bigger deal. So maybe they were like, break in, bust into the safe,
Give
take
the
all the money,
arsonist a
and then also
$5 bill and a pat on the back.
and like, good job, and then also plant a bunch of evidence that will get the person arrested that owns the house, and they'll forget all about all of the money that went away. Is that it?
Nope.
That was my question. Is that it? Thought I had it. Was what the person who got arrested, the owner of the house, was what they were arrested for relevant?
Yes.
Cool. Did the 5 people know the owner of the house?
Yes.
Yes, but unsure.
I mean, the word no can mean a lot of things.
Okay, fair.
Did the 5 people get to keep everything that they stole?
Ooh.
No.
Oh, shit.
It's very unlikely. I'll put it that way.
Wow.
Did the owner of the house kill the 5 people?
No.
Oh, shit. Wow,
No.
that would be so good.
That would be. That
Dang,
was like
that's
clever.
better.
Yeah.
But the people that stole the stuff did not get to keep the stuff,
No.
even though they were not arrested.
Correct.
Okay, well then,
Were the 5 people who broke in law enforcement?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah. Woo. Fuck them.
Yeah. Do you want to fill in more detail? Because there are more details.
I mean, I assume it was illegal drugs or guns of some kind that they were seizing.
Sure. So
Sure.
I was immediately disappointed when I saw the solution to this.
No, that's the Dark Stories way,
This
baby.
is what it is. The 5 men were policemen, and they had an arrest warrant to enter a mobster's house and take all his money.
Mobsters.
After
house.
planning the assault, they arrested the house's owners. So it's pretty unclear. Like, so they were policemen, and they had an arrest warrant. They had an arrest warrant to enter a mobster's house and take all his money. That doesn't make sense. That's not an arrest warrant. An arrest warrant is to arrest someone.
Not to steal their money.
A warrant to enter someone's house is also a thing. I don't think there is a warrant that says you can take all of their money.
No. But as we know, the cops don't like following the rules when it comes to reclaiming and repossessing
But
certain
then here's the
things.
other thing about it. It says, after planning the assault, they arrested the house's owner. So they just did it after they planned the assault? Didn't they do it after they did it?
I feel like that's just a phrasing problem. I feel like.
So is the concept to this that you celebrate not having to do any work, but then critique the app for...
Absolutely.
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Yes.
No, it does the work and then we
mostly
hate
free
it.
app has a lot of notes to take.
Guess what? I have one
Yay.
that I made up from my very own brain. Just kidding. It's from the Dark Stories app. This dark story, Thunder, is called The Mechanic. Dark.
Sexy.
Sexy.
Maybe.
Maybe it could be. Take notes, Tanner. A man goes to the auto repair shop and asks the mechanic when he is available. The mechanic says he is busy for the next 2 hours. This one's kind of long, so I'll read it again. It's like a story. The man thanks him, but doesn't return. A few days later, he asks him again. The mechanic says he is busy for the next 1 hour. Again, the man doesn't return. Next day, the man asks him again, and the mechanic says, "You are lucky. 5 minutes, and I'm available." But the man leaves anyway. What the heck is going on?
When he said, "Are you available?" he was actually just asking if he was single or not. Is that it?
No, that's not it. Doing the David strategy of guess it and then ask, is that it? No, that is not it.
Can you read it again?
I sure can, bud. A man goes to the auto repair shop and asks the mechanic when he is available. The mechanic says he is busy for the next 2 hours. The man thanks him but doesn't return. A few days later, comes back, asks him again, and the mechanic says he is busy for the next 1 hour. Again, the man doesn't return. The next day, the man asks him again, and the mechanic says, "You are lucky. 5 minutes, and I am available." But the man leaves anyway.
Is the man looking to have his car repaired?
No.
Is the man looking to help someone else who wants to get their car repaired?
No.
Do they know each other outside of their mechanic-man relationship?
To be fair, most men and mechanics do know each other. They run in close circles. No, I do not believe so, although they are slightly connected.
Are they related?
No.
Does the man live nearby?
Irrelevant. Does not matter.
Is the man looking to sell something?
No. Not a salesman.
Is the man asking when he is available to work on a car?
No. To the mechanic, yes.
Okay. He's
Not
not
like
he's
to
not saying
hang
like,
out.
are you available to do this other thing?
Yes.
And we're just not getting that part of the story.
Yep.
Okay.
But as Tanner clarified with his first question, the intention of the man is not to get the mechanic to work on his car.
Right, yes. Does the man have nefarious goals?
Ooh, asking me to make a judgment
Is
call.
he naughty?
Yes, he's naughty.
Ooh, naughty man.
Definitely a naughty man.
But for real, he's naughty, or do you just want to say he's a naughty man?
The solution is just the man is naughty. That's all it says.
He's just causing shit.
He's just
a naughty man doing naughty stuff out in the world.
He asks if mechanics are available, and then he giggles high pitched.
"5
And then
minutes, huh? I'm naughty." And then he scampers off into the forest and becomes a tree.
Okay. So does the man's plan change based on the mechanic's answers?
Yes.
Is the man trying to steal something?
No.
I feel like this is already... Does the man want something?
To be naughty. Yes, in a vague, yes, he does. He does want something, as do we all. What are some reasons that you would want to know how long it would be until someone was free? Or on the flip side, what are some reasons you want to know how long someone would be busy?
Was he having an affair with his wife?
Emily.
What?
You got it.
That's so stupid.
The man did not want his car to be repaired. He was actually having an affair with the mechanic's wife.
Okay, so that's like a really cool way to fly under the radar. Go and speak face to face
every day and be like, "Hey, how long are you going to be busy?" "Okay, cool, bye."
And then just leave. What an idiot.
Oh, what an idiot. It does say he was naughty, but he was an idiot. All right, Tanner.
A woman runs through a corridor, but suddenly stops and, with tears in her eyes, turns around.
And that woman was me.
It's Emily.
Highly
Tanner's
relatable.
just describing what's happening in the room right now. Who? Why? Okay. Woman runs through a corridor and then stops and with tears in her eyes turns around.
Yes.
Okay. She just broke up with Taylor Swift and is running away from her apartment, but then Taylor opened the door of the apartment and said, "Wait, come back." And then she was like, "Oh, Taylor?"
That's beautiful.
That's what it is. It's a breakup thing. Is that it?
No, that is not it.
Is it?
It is, except for Taylor Swift, though, right? That's the only detail that wasn't
It's
true.
actually Harry
Yeah.
Styles.
Oh, dang, I knew it.
Is it really happening, or is it a fictional situation like a scene in a movie?
No, it
It's a
is
good
really
question.
happening.
It's right now somewhere. This is occurring.
Probably.
It's a true dark story.
This is from Tanner's childhood. He's not reading it from the app at all. He's just telling you something about what he's seen.
That would be such a creepy way
Actually,
for someone
really
to tell
would
you their
be
childhood
Actually,
really
this is a
memory.
bizarre.
part of how I'm processing my trauma. So thanks for doing this with us on this
Giving you
comedy podcast.
Short
Trauma
vignettes.
Traumatic.
Oh no.
Hypertrauma cast. There we go. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
Yep.
Was there someone else in the scene? I call it a scene.
Other people are involved,
Okay.
but not in the corridor.
But not immediately present.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Were they sad tears?
Yes.
Good question. You never know. This seems obvious, but did something external happen to make the woman turn around?
Yes.
Okay. She didn't have a realization.
Was it a sound?
Was it a
No.
smell?
Not that she could smell.
Oh. Ooh.
What? What's that
Big
even
fart.
mean?
Was it a big fart? Did she make a big fart and turn
No.
around?
So
and
okay.
cry?
Unfortunately, no farts were
The answer
involved.
is big fart.
It wasn't.
That's it.
It was external, but it wasn't a sound,
No.
and it wasn't a smell.
Must have been a sight or a
Was it a
touch.
sight? Yes, I'm serious.
It was a sight.
That's a
It was
good
a
line of
sight.
questioning.
Yeah, actually it is, right.
Stop
Yeah.
joshing around, you two. I'm trying to figure
Sorry,
out this
once
goddamn
David
dark
said
story.
fart,
Yeah, that's
I'm
it. That's
done.
done.
I'm
Okay.
done for.
Okay, so she
No, it was a
saw,
sight.
She
saw a fart.
A fart. And that's why it was so sad. She realized that she saw a fart but could no longer smell it because she lost her sense of smell. That's why it was sad.
Have you seen the like thermal imaging videos that show people's farts?
No.
No, but I should.
Tanner.
I feel
Is
like
that
that's
for real?
Yes, it's been going around like
for
I don't know
real?
TikTok or Instagram or something.
Well, that's
yeah,
a lot
it's
better than like dry
hilarious.
scooping and other things that are going around TikTok. So that sounds awesome.
Is she in a hotel?
No.
Is she in an apartment building?
No.
Is it important what kind of building she's in?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is it a house?
No.
Is it a zoo?
No.
Is it an office?
No.
Is it an institution?
Yes.
Is it a hospital?
No.
Is it a mental institution?
No.
Okay.
Is it a law office? No, it's not an office building. Is
Is
it a
she-
school?
Nope.
Is she the president?
No.
Damn it.
Is it a government building?
Yes.
Is it City Hall?
No.
Is it the White House?
No.
I love this. It is a government building though. Wow. That's like so specific, but
Is
we haven't
it
guessed it.
the Pentagon?
No. Do you think the only government buildings are the White House and the Pentagon and schools?
City Hall.
Oh, and
The
yes,
generic
yes.
City Hall.
Is it
Those are
okay?
the
There's
only
a better
ones.
question.
Those are
Is
the
it
only
a
ones.
generic government building, of which there are many?
I mean, it's not like a specific, like,
not
proper noun.
The Lincoln Memorial
yeah.
or something like that. Okay.
But like the type of government building is important.
Is it a train station?
No.
Wait,
I
I
don't know
guess
if
I
that's a
maybe
government
don't know. Like, are libraries government buildings?
Yes.
Is it
Okay.
a library?
No.
I like that we can also just ask Tanner questions about the world that have nothing to do with like, hey Tanner, would you say that you are a confident person?
No.
Nice. Okay, thanks for
Aw.
answering. Yeah, we should do that more in this game. Just like take a little break,
Dark.
check in, and
Dark,
it's truth or
inner
dare.
dark stories.
Inner dark story.
Okay, not a library, not a school,
library,
not a
school,
hospital,
not City Hall or the
not
White House or
City
the
Hall or the White
Pentagon.
House.
But it is a government building. What
okay,
else is
other
there?
government
Is it the place where they
building.
keep those little blinky signs that they put up for construction?
No.
Is it a jail or a prison?
Yes.
There you go. Oh man, we got a lot of law enforcement going on in this
Yeah,
one.
we
really do.
I guess it makes sense. It's dark.
Dark, indeed.
Okay, she saw something in a jail and turned around real sad.
And it was a sight.
Yep.
Was it an empty cell?
No.
Ooh, that's a good guess though. That's
Was
that's
it
scary.
a dead person in a cell?
No.
That would
This
be
is
such
really dark.
That would be
I
such a
know.
direct thing. Like, yep, she saw a dead body. That was it. Pretty sad.
She had never seen one before. She
Like,
was
it's-
upset.
Yeah, it's like not really a twist. Like, it's just she saw something gross. That's it. Was she a prisoner?
No.
Was she a guard?
No.
Was she a visitor?
Yes.
Was she a medical professional?
No.
Was she a government worker?
No.
Is she the vice president? Can't be the president. Maybe she's the vice president.
No.
Is it Kamala Harris? Be honest. You have to tell me.
Was she a volunteer?
No.
Was she there for a job?
Yes.
Oh. Therefore,
Like she was working, not like I'm applying for a job.
Oh.
Right.
She was turned around.
She was there
Sad.
on the clock.
Yes.
Wow. Was she a janitor?
No.
She wasn't a guard, though.
No.
She wasn't a guard.
No.
She wasn't a medical professional. She wasn't
Was
a
she
janitor.
the warden?
No.
Was she a food service
No.
provider?
I love when we focus on a detail and then we try to figure out.
Was she a member of law enforcement?
No.
Man, what the hell? Is she a lawyer?
Yes.
I would argue. Well, no, they're not members of law enforcement. Okay, she's a lawyer, and she saw something in a prison that made her sad. Was it the conditions that people live in prisons? Is that what she saw that made her sad?
That might have made her sad, but that was not the main inciting incident.
That
Was
might
it-
have made her sad at some point.
Was it her mom?
Just,
No, you're kidding.
No, was it her mom?
that's not
What?
really- yeah.
Like,
In
was
a
it what her
cell.
mom-
no.
Oh. Just
Wait,
you saw
why
her
did you
mom.
get that look?
Well, it was like
was it her mom?
Yeah, like that
dot,
did
dot,
what?
dot.
Yeah.
That she saw.
No.
no.
It was
Okay,
not her
well, you just
mom.
got me
Your
very
mom?
excited, and now I feel very let down.
Oh, that would be if it was like a lifetime
Story of our
original
marriage.
That's such
movie.
a 90s
no.
joke.
Yeah, it really is.
Like a 90s
Am I right,
sitcom.
Am I right, fellas? Let's play poker. Okay.
Was it a person that she saw?
No.
Was it an angel?
No.
Was it an
This is
animal?
actually just an episode of Touched by an Angel.
was
It was
it an
Roma
animal?
Downey.
Was it an animal?
No.
Was it a vegetable
No.
or a mineral?
Was it a painting?
A very moving
Yes.
painting. Oh my God, I've never seen such beauty. Oh, as a lawyer, I only ever look at documents. I've never seen oil before. Oh,
She's a lawyer. She's out of jail. She's walking.
she's
She
walking,
sees something.
hustling down a
It is
corridor.
upsetting.
Wait, she ran
It's
down
not
the
her
corridor,
mom.
right?
You're right.
Yes.
Running.
We forgot the
She's
running.
running.
A woman runs
oh.
through a corridor, but suddenly stops and, with tears in her eyes,
Okay,
turns around.
this is a vague question, but does it involve someone she was advocating for?
Yes.
Okay, so she saw something that was like, oh, too late. I feel like is the answer, but I don't know exactly what it could be. But like she saw that, like the empty cell thing was good, but it wasn't that.
Mm-hmm.
She saw
But
that,
it's not really a person.
right? She saw that like the deed has been done, like they were executed or something like that.
Yes.
Oh,
Did the
Oh,
lights
Very.
flicker?
Yes.
oh man,
That's fucked up.
yeah, that is a truly dark story.
The woman was a lawyer who finally got the pardon for her client, sentenced to death.
Ooh,
She was running to the electric chair room. Well,
Yeah.
that's really used anymore. But
Well,
to
it
stop
could
the
be in the past.
yes,
Yeah.
to stop the execution when she saw the corridor lights blinking. At that moment, she realized it was too late.
Hold on. So the people running the electric chair don't have like phones or anything?
Yeah, and also
Apparently
Where
not.
someone could quickly be like, hey,
Yeah, actually,
LOL, don't
JK,
do it.
Yeah.
Damn
Also,
it.
I have
Dark
another
stories.
I have a bone to pick with this lawyer because lights flicker for a lot of reasons. And if she was just like, "Oh, that was it," and then it didn't happen for another hour, maybe somebody just started microwaving something. You don't know.
Thank you for going on that
Yeah,
unexpectedly
baby.
dark
Yeah,
tour
I
with
mean,
us.
like we play the game. Dark stories,
We
which
do.
always involve some kind of death or scary stuff or mean things, but they usually don't just like break.
No,
right
it's
at the
usually like a
end
guy was
into-
excited and so he accidentally like punched through the glass in a phone booth. Like it's
that
like
was the best one.
it's like silly dark.
Yeah.
So I hope everybody goes and listens to a funny joke after
Like
this.
this one I'm about to tell you. What takes 3 guys and a lady to do in the afternoon? Tune in next week to find out the answer.
I'm
Maybe I'll think of
me.
Maybe I'll think of one way to answer that.
That was an attempt to be less dark.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
I do have a dark story that I will tell and then not answer.
Yes.
And then
Well, we will give one sentence guesses
Yes.
just based on nothing.
one sentence
As
guesses.
to what we think the
a David
is this
style.
It? Exactly.
Is this it?
Is
Yeah, I
this
got
it?
And dear listeners, if you're still with us and okay, you can let us know what you think the answer is.
Yeah.
And then
Call 1-800
Send it in.
Hypotheticast.
yeah, try that.
Honestly, try that. See
Try
what
that.
see what happens.
No questions asked.
No questions.
Death delayed. Helen never thought that her decision to travel by plane would save her life.
Helen was on the 6th season of Lost.
Helen was in the air on the airplane when the entirety of Earth was destroyed. And then I don't know what happened.
They just flew around for a
Yeah,
while.
forever.
It saved her life for like
a while.
an hour.
Yes.
And then the plane ran out of fuel.
I feel like that could be close, but we'll find out.
Okay.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
I'm marching, cause I'm gonna
Theme music by Jaden James and the Hunger. Logo by Christian Hagen. Edited by David Gucci. If you want more of our hypothetical content, join our Facebook group or like our posts on Twitter or Instagram or give us some stars and a review on iTunes or wherever the heck you get your podcasts.
This is why I don't play these games.
Because I look at you
Yeah.
expectantly.
Yes.
Oh my
I like to
God.
avoid
So
expectations.
sensitive.